Hey guys, welcome to Fishing with Gary. We're going to show you something a little bit different out here at Bartlett Lake. I haven't showed this in a while, but anyway, picked some of these tubes up from the Bass Pro Shop, and I'm just going to Texas rig these instead of sticking them in a head. So I'm just going to push it through like that and just bring the hook, you know, just on the outside of it like this, so that it's nice and straight. But I did a little bit different. Instead of putting the chartreuse on the bottom, I put a little bit of red on there, reddish orange, because I noticed that the bass were eating crawdads. So you can see it. I'm going to be fishing some of these outside rocks right here. See if I could get any fish out to come out of these rocks. They just started eating a lot of crawdads lately because the crawdads were hibernating. And the fish are starting to move up to spawn. So with those two combinations, you know, the males are pulling up, but if they're building a nest, they can't stand it if a little crawdad comes through their nest or something like that. So they pick it up and move it. We haven't caught any really big females at all, but that doesn't say that they might be moving up here to eat these crawdads. So we're just gonna keep moving this right here. And I'm moving this really slow. I'm not even hardly, I might be using a bait caster, but I'm not moving it fast. They want it real slow, even though the water temperature is 61, 62 now. Even though the water temperature is 62, they want this still slow for some reason. They just don't want it burned. I caught one good one on a spinnerbait this morning right off the bat. And I've been throwing some crankbaits. I didn't have any luck with crankbaits. I used red crankbaits, and I used shad color. So we're just gonna keep throwing this up right up to the bank and just let it sink and let it go. You know, every once in a while I'll give it just a little bitty shake like this just to hop that thing on the bottom. Now you'll feel like a little tick. Usually, there's a tick right there. You'll feel a little bit of tick because what they do is they're picking that tube up just like a jig. Oh, there he is. Woohoo! Coming out of the water. Whoa. He saw the top of it and he didn't want no more part of that. So if you're gonna flip these in, folks, leave about 5 feet of line to pull them in. So these are just some nice chunky males. You can see they're nice and slim. They're about 1.5 pounds, no crawdads inside, but he sure liked that one. He thought that was the real deal. Another one of those moving up to build the nest. Okay, little guy. Whoa, look at this big rock coming up here. This looks like a good place right there. So I'm just gonna lay one right up there by the rock, feed it some line, let it go down. Wait till it quits bouncing a little bit. Just kind of shake it just really slow. Oh shoot. Oh, I had a bite. Oh, he got off. He took it. I just didn't get a good hook set in him. Usually after you feel that little tick or something and you jerk it, your little bait gets all. Now I'm just Texas rigging this, so I'm not really putting like that, like you're supposed to. I have one rigged up, but I had a Texas rig on this. So this is a ball head that goes in the tube like that. But fishing around all this rock and stuff like that, I get just as many bites just Texas rigging this thing and just throwing that right up by the rock and letting it go down. And you know that normally I'm using this my yellow stuff, dip it, chartreuse with garlic, but today I'm using a red and orange. So just trying something a little bit different because I noticed one of my bass had a little bit of orange in it on his Craws. So boy, he schooled me on that one, didn't he? Let me make another cast up to this rock sticking out here. Man, this dropped to 37 feet. right off these rocks. Just let that go right on down. I don't care if I'm fishing in 37, it's just that, nope, let's throw it up a little shallower. Let's go back up to way up there on the bank. Let's catch one of those easy ones that are biting. You can fish for these deep ones. I caught one deep one this morning, but you can't keep them out of the water very long because their bladder gets bloated up. So just drag that on the, just bounce that baby right on the bottom. Oh shoot, I had a bite and I lost it. Son of a gun. Well, anyway, you guys got the idea. That's two I missed at the very last, and that happens to the best of us. These are called tender tubes. I get it at the Bass Pro Shop, and green pumpkin is just the color of it. And those, just put a little bit of red on the back, red or orange. Little 3/16 ounce tungsten. That's about it. That's pretty easy to go. I just Texas rigged this, you know, just slide it up like a worm right over the number 1/0 hook. Put that right back in there and just pull it up like that. Make sure it's straight. Throw it out, work it by the rocks or the shore. You'll catch fish on it. They're biting good on these. Thanks for watching my channel. Please subscribe if you can.